What is up, guys? Wraec is here with a new video, and today we're going to fight the last difficulty level of Voidboss 2. Haven't really shown you guys the last three. They were quite decent. I didn't quite get max points. I went for the Endless Cane and I think one mirror, and then noticed, well, yeah, like, still not doing any damage to me. So today I'm not using crowns. I'm using mirrors and Endless Cane, and this is what we're going to do, and we're just going to see if that's going to work. Yeah, that's not the team we are going to use. We definitely need the PDE. And I also would like to use my TBB. So those are the heroes we're going to use. Core-wise, we go for TBB, which isn't the most offensive version because it's more likely to CC. So that's our plan. All of them with mirrors and demon bells, so that's a thing. And of course, LFA. Endless Cane. I hope we can clear that. Usually it should work if we can clear it within 6 rounds. That is a different story. Come on, hit the TBB. Make this a little bit easier for me. And, oh, that's interesting. She's silenced now. And it just did an active skill. That's nice. We get to see a test here. Because she was silenced and her passive 2 triggered, which triggered her active skill, but the active skill from passive 2 doesn't count as an active skill, it counts as a passive, so it can trigger when she is silenced, which is kind of insane. Okay, getting some good damage in here. We are on our next active skill. Very nice. Boss did not CC our LFA, which is good. Minions stay CC'd, we get the kill there. And that's pretty clean. And the thing is, I butchered it myself a little bit. Like all of the other bosses, we have lower points on them. We didn't quite get max points, which is mostly because those minions didn't die fast enough, or I didn't take enough offensive options. Turn 6, can we get the kill here? I think not. I think this will be... Or, come on! Oh, no! We got the turn 7 kill. Look at that. Oh, that was so filthy. That could have been max points. Oh, like that was a millimeter missing. My god, that is just sad. That is just sad. Oh my god. Yeah, and obviously, well, considering we didn't really get a lot of points, now place 22. Yeah, no max points on either of those, which, considering the fight you just saw, would have been more than possible. I think we can clean this up. I'm not sure if I just want to go for max points on difficulty 10 again. It is kind of interesting. I mean, I could. We could also run without PDE. It would also be an option. Like, I could take her out of the team. But let's maybe try to improve on some of the other ones, like some of the really bad ones. Probably difficulty 7 was really bad. We can really improve on that. So let's go ahead and quickly destroy this boss, because I'd still use Crown for that one. And then we switch to the LFA approach, which was a little bit easy. I should probably just run TBB in the front row, because we get her active skill. There it is. And yeah, makes it a little bit easier. We get it quite instantly. Demon Bell feed from TBB there. We get a quick active skill. And every turn we basically get our active skill by LFA, which is very nice. So I think this will work out and will be quite a swift clear here. That was... Not sure this is nice. I'm not sure I'm liking this, actually. All the enemies poisoned. All the enemies... Oh, probably, again, not be a kill there. Those minions are kind of annoying, I have to say. Getting the basic. Oh, this will be worse than our boss 10 kill. I'm not quite sure what they did in terms of balancing here. It is a little bit confusing. Oh, well, that probably does it, I guess. Yeah, okay, should be max points. Thanks for that. That worked out unexpectedly so. Let's check. Yeah, difficulty 7. We got the max points now. Not on difficulty 10, not on difficulty 9. Let's do difficulty 9 then. Because difficulty 9 I think was also not that great. Can really improve on that. Yeah, but you can see you can use like full energy feed without that being much of a problem. That guy did 8 million damage. I have no idea what they did there. A few people told me in the comments already that it's just my account being very strong. And, well, yeah, to an extent that certainly makes sense. We'll get a basic here. That is quite bad. To an extent, that is certainly true. I mean, like, part of it is definitely that my account is strong. But the thing is, compared to Voidboss 1, those guys just don't do damage. It's just so little damage that they really do. And if you run a team like this, I'm pretty sure you can do it. The problem that most people, I guess, have is mostly that they just don't own this combination of Transcendence heroes, just don't own the artifacts, and that makes it difficult in the end. If you, of course, have like one hero and there are 5 enemies that can CC you, well, that will be very difficult. They will always hit you and you will run out of turns quite swiftly. So yeah, that's something I definitely understand. That was a horrible hit. If we don't get an active skill next turn, we'll have a problem. And even then, I'm not sure we can do it. Yeah, okay, very close one, but it is done. So we got 3 good attacks. Could have been a little bit better on the last boss, which sucks quite a bit, I have to say. Or improved to max points here and improved to max points here, so that's good. In total, I still think, is it only the last one? No, the other ones count as well, right? I mean, our point total didn't really change, didn't it? I'm not sure about those points. I never really cared. Like, if you check my score on the first boss, which you can do actually, you will see it's quite horrible. I'm still place 10 somehow, but like you can see the point difference. It's like 100,000 points less. Yeah, and I really never bothered here to clear anything. Well, to do anything more than clear it. So yeah, that's the thing. So we cleared Voidboss 2. It was enjoyable, though I would have hoped it was a little bit more difficult. Maybe if they made it so the enemies hit like 5 heroes, that would have been something. But the combination of them just not dealing a high amount of damage and then the CC not really being there, which partly, of course, yeah, is because I have treasures and control immunity from that. But yeah, like really, I would have hoped for a little bit more difficulty on that one. But okay, we took a break here, cleared it. I will max those out in the coming days. Just all of them. And then it's alright. We can do boss 10 probably. I think we got max here. 5 isn't maxed, 6 isn't maxed, 7 we just maxed, 8 isn't maxed, and then we have to max 10. So it's 4 more, like 2 days. With a bit of RNG on difficulty 10 probably. Well, all of them were somehow close. Which is weird, right? It's a little bit weird. Like, what do they exactly scale here? On a boss like this, you would have thought they would scale like control immunity offset, maybe. Even the amount of enemies you hit. Or the boss hits. That's something I would have imagined they scaled. But really, I think they gave them like 10 attack more or something. I don't know. And of course, more HP. They have a lot more HP. But yeah, like, if it's only about damage, but it still allows you to optimize for damage. Like, this was the main difference really to the first boss. On the first boss, you would have loved to take damage, of course, yeah. But when you put something like an Endless Cane on a team, well, suddenly people started dying, and that wasn't really nice. So you had to go for crowns, because otherwise you were really in peril. And here, you really normally would have optimized against CC, which means PDE, control immunity, purify, and maybe even still then some bad RNG would have been a problem if it wasn't like this. But like, the thing is, those enemies hit 3 heroes. So even if they're active skills, CCs all 3 of them, PDE instantly removes 2 of those CCs. And oftentimes they don't CC 3 heroes. Then they CC something like 2 or maybe only 1. So PDE removes all of that CC instantly. This boss is entirely countered by a single hero, which I think, well, that's a little bit bad, I think. That's a little bit bad. In that sense, even something like the radiation in Void Vortex is more dangerous. Or used to be more dangerous when CCing you at the beginning of the round. Which, like here, this boss barely is any threat if you have a team like this. Which I don't mean in terms of stats, but only I mean in terms of heroes. In terms of stats, of course, yeah, like Treasure Train, yeah, surely it helps. It helps. Let's not talk around it. For this, we have like 8.5 million attack. We have the Transcendence buff with all damage dealt and everything. And beyond that, we of course get the Void Campaign buff with all of this stuff. Control immunity 18% will surely take a part in it. But like, still, it was a little bit too easy, I think. For what it really is. I mean, like, I can see boss 1, 2, 3 on Voidboss 2 being easy, that's alright. But like boss 10 being clapped like that, doesn't feel right. I didn't even use the materials we gained from the last bosses because I wasn't sure what I want to do. Like, I still have 10 of those Divine Power Aura Gems, 4 of them being in shards. So that's still a thing. I didn't use that yet. We could have had even more power. And that's a little bit ridiculous, I think. So, well, to end this all, let's open guild treasures, which is a little bit weird of an ending, but I just saw that we had them. So let's go ahead, open those, and see if I can get a pink one. I think that will be a nice end to this video. That's nice. If I got a full one of this, I would be quite happy. Come on! Oh! That would have been so cool. Yeah, I guess we are not lucky. We are not lucky here. A special search this week, by the way. Hero Token Series with 100 treasures for a pink one. Quite insane. Like they made it like the release series. A bit insane. Probably should have saved up the ones I used last week for this, which now really sucks, to be honest. Well, yeah. What do we do? So, anyway, I wish you guys a great day. We'll see us in the next one.